Welcome to the Secret Garden of Survival, and we have had some unusually warm weather. It is February 23rd, and we have had a couple of weeks with 60 plus and 70 degree temperature. So February, winter, we already have all kinds of blossoms and leaves coming out on our fruit trees, which is way too early. And I'm concerned not only that we're going to end up losing all this fruit because it's going to have a frost before too soon, before winter is officially over. But my bigger concern right now is that we've had, like I said, 60 and 70 degree weather, and normally if we've got these kind of blossoms out and it's this warm, these would be covered with honeybees. So there's a problem. Normally this would be absolutely loaded, absolutely covered with honeybees, and I see one honeybee there. That's it. That is it. One honeybee on this entire tree. There is something wrong. Something definitely wrong. Now, if I walk over to where my hives are, right behind this screen, I'm looking at my hives, and I don't see any activity. Normally the bees would be buzzing in and out of there, and you would see them working, and I can actually see one of the hives at least. Looks like there's chew marks in it where the hole is, and that would be a sign of mice getting in there and making a nest. And I don't know if that's the case in all the hives. We had an unusual amount of activity from yellow jackets at the end of the season before we had a really cold snap. I don't know if that's it, but I'm going to have to go in there and take a look and see what is going on or what went on, and what I'm going to be able to do now. That looks like a mouse hole. That is just not what was cut out, and I can see some ants right there. Of course, you'd expect that because everybody's feeding off whatever's left over. But anyway, guess we'll just have to freeze these guys up. Kill anything that's in there. Well, I'm out here in the bee yard, and essentially I just dismantled the hive. There's honey in there, but no bees. No bees at all, other than a few dead ones. Not a lot of dead ones, not like you'd normally find with a situation where you've got them starving to death, where you'd find the queen and all of them huddled together in a ball. This is basically, they're just all completely dead. And I got, looks like, I got 4 hives up here. Looks like 3 of them aren't alive anymore. So we'll open up this one and see what there is to see, if there is anything to see. And obviously there's some honey in there, and I left them plenty of honey to get through the winter. All I can think of is maybe it's colony collapse disorder. Alright. So we'll lift this up. I don't see anything in there. No hive beetles. Nothing that I can see. Nothing that's obvious here. Well, I can probably lift that off. It looks like there's no honey there or anything. This super is completely empty. And if we go down to the next level, now I have to undo this. Over here. There's like nothing in there except for some wax. Looks like this one was completely robbed at one point. I mean, there's nothing in here but wax, and obviously I don't want to have wax beetles in here. See that? You see that spider webby stuff? Right there. That's the beginnings of what looks like wax moths, so I'm going to need to get this into a freezer to kill any wax moth caterpillars. There's one right there. So that these things don't hatch out and destroy this hive. So I'm going to need to get these frames into a freezer to save them. So anyway, that just doesn't explain a thing here. Got one that just nothing but not many, a few dead bees. And the only thing I can think of is they got dementia from colony collapse disorder, because they're all gone. There's nothing in there unless they get attacked by yellow jackets or something like that. But then you'd see a whole bunch of dead bees in there, and we don't see any. The hives are completely robbed, but I can't see any other issues here. I do have one hive that there's bees in it, and bees coming out, and they're doing a little work, but it's they're not really all that busy or active. Of course, it's way too early for them to be out, so maybe they just haven't been enough of them hatched out, born yet, to be working at this point. But we'll just have to take these apart and figure out what we can, salvage the honey that I can, and salvage the frames, because I just can't figure out what's going on. All right, this one's a healthy one, and this stuff in the corners is actually it's actually Swiffer stuff that I put in there to catch the hive beetles, because this one had some hive beetles. But these guys are doing all right. They're alive. Oh, there's still some hive beetles in here, but at least these guys made it through the winter. And this is just one hive out of 4 up here. The other one that I just pulled up has honey in the super and no bees in it. So again, just looks like they had colony collapse disorder, because there's really nothing else wrong, nothing going wrong with it. I mean, I just don't see a bunch of dead bodies inside. I don't see a bunch of ants or anything that they would have been fighting, like yellow jackets. So we may have had someone too close to us growing corn, and that Roundup crap, GMOs, pollen from corn will kill the honeybees. And if the honeybees die, the research shows that if the honeybees go extinct, the human race will go extinct in 4 years, because they pollinate like 70% of all the crops that humans eat.